Hi, I'm Elizabeth Clark,
And I'm Klaus.
and we're here to talk about When I Speak Your Name and how it came about. I'd just been newly married and was already going through a really hard time. My husband and I became very depressed and really just felt like there was no way out of the valley that I was in, and I would never be free from where I was. And I was pregnant at the time with Selah, who was almost 3. But before her, I had a miscarriage. And during all this time was just a really heavy, dark time in my life. I was in my room on the piano just singing because that's the only thing that really helps me to break through. And so thus began the song. I was thinking, when I speak God's name, what happens? And the answer came, well, darkness has got to flee and the mountains have to move. And there's just no way around it, because the most powerful name on earth is the name of Jesus.
I was the worship leader at Christ for the Nations at the time, and we're always trying to find great songs to record. And Elizabeth, of course, was a part of a worship team, and she came to me and had this idea, and that hadn't been completed, but I love the hook, and I think the strongest section in the beginning just is when I speak your name, that line over and over again. She hadn't gotten to a point where she had completed the chorus and the bridge, and I really felt like taking that whole element and then bringing some energy and something that people could just connect to. I think every one of us as writers, we get hung up, we've got one or two thoughts, a hook, something, and then you just run out of steam. This one was easy to finish because it had so much already in place. When we first introduced it to Christ for the Nations that morning, I mean, the thing just soared. It went high, and we got to this bridge part of Be Exalted. I think we just went on and on and on, because people, you know, there's something about exalting the Lord in your soul, something about saying the words, and I think the music kind of helps take it there. But when that happened the first time, I mean, it was like, boom, we got to do this song again, and so it just kind of happened. And at the end, it's like, you know, I know in a song you like to have a bridge, but this thing just happened. I was like, you know, and we were just sitting at the piano working it out, but this whole thing about Be Exalted over and over again just kind of culminates everything that's happened to that point where you just kind of let it all out.
Yeah, be exalted over everything in my life, and the good, the bad, the ugly. I mean, he's the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and he has to be exalted, and we have to decrease every single day.